Hello, First Baptist family. I want to take a few moments here this afternoon to give you an update in relationship to the Greater Things Campaign 2020. All of you know that on Sunday we had Greater Things 2020 Commitment Sunday, where we asked the church family if they would commit to giving over the course of the next year to help us reach that goal of $450,000 that is still needed in order for us to take the gym and make it into a ministry activity center. I'm thrilled today to tell you the news in relationship to that, in that over $328,000 was committed on Sunday toward the $450,000 need. On top of that, an additional, I think about $16,000 has been committed since then, and commitments continue to come in. So right now we're right about $344,000 that's been committed to the Greater Things 2020. The pastors and deacons met Sunday night to talk about recommendations to move forward with this, and we had a great conversation about that dollar amount. Obviously we would have all loved to have had commitments that exceeded $450,000, but we realized that that's not always God's timing and God's way of working. Somebody put it into perspective when we were having that discussion. They said something like this, that this amount is really the perfect amount. It's the perfect amount because it keeps us praying, or I think they actually said because it keeps us on our knees. It keeps us dependent on the Lord, asking God to provide for us what we need, and doesn't let us become self-reliant. And so that's really our perspective. And so as a result of that, the pastors and deacons unanimously voted on Sunday night to recommend to the church that we proceed with the renovation of the gymnasium and turning it into the ministry activity center. And so I'm excited about that. That, of course, will happen this Sunday afternoon. We have our soup fellowship at 1 o'clock, or right after the morning service. And then at 1 o'clock, we have our communion service. And then at 1:30, we'll have this business meeting. And I trust that you'll plan to be a part of all of those things as we present this officially. We'll present the building committee, its function, and all the details related to that. And so we really need you to be there for that really important meeting, just to make that decision and help us move forward as we sense God's hand in all of this, His provision, His leading, His blessing, and His guidance. That this is the time. Now is the time for us to move forward with Greater Things 2020 and with the completion of the Ministry Activity Center. So I look forward to seeing you on Sunday all day long, but especially at the fellowship and then at the communion service and business meeting to follow.